Hello students, I hope you all are fine. So today, as per the prior information, we are going to start with the classes. Okay. So now for these classes, for these online classes, online video classes, we are going to continue with the topic which we had started when you were coming to school for the regular classes. We are going to continue with perimeter and area. I hope you all remember and you must have completed your work also by now. Okay, so we were on exercise 1B of perimeter and area, is it? So till question number 12 I have given you homework. Okay, I hope till there you must have done. 13th question was one of the questions, it is one of the questions which you have already done. Same as one of the questions which you have already done. Okay, so we'll start with question number 14. In question number 14, it says find the areas of the figures given below where all the corners are right angled and dimensions are given in centimeters. Okay, so for that what are we going to do is, there are three different figures. We have to find out the area of the given figures. Okay, so I am going to take up question number 14 to the second part. Okay, let's take 14th question, second part of exercise 1B. Okay, the question is, the figure is something like this. Okay, and now the dimensions are given. The dimensions are 8 over here, 2 over here, 5 over here, 4, 9 and 7. And it is also written that all the dimensions given are in centimeters and every corner is a right angle. Okay. So now to find out the area of this figure, what we can do is, see, we do not have a particular formula for calculating the area. So what we can do is, we can divide these areas in some particular figures. Like if you join this part, okay, and if you join this part, fine, you will get three different figures. Figure 1, figure 2 and figure 3. You can mention in your, whenever you will solve these questions even in exams, you must draw this way, okay, and then mention the name of the figures, okay, or you have to write, you have to do namings differently, like A, B, C, D, this way you will have to mention. I am mentioning figure 1, figure 2, figure 3. Okay, let's find out the area of figure 1. Figure 1. What is the area? Here you see it is a rectangle now. Now what will be the length and breadth? If you name it as A, B, C, D. So the length is 8, isn't it? And what is the breadth? 2 centimeters. So area of figure 1 will be 8 centimeter into 2 centimeter, that is 16 centimeter square. I hope it is clear. Let's move on to figure 2. Figure 2. Now to find out the area of figure 2, what is this is 4. If you name it as, this is already C, let's name it as E, this point as F and this point as G. So this is CE, this GF or CE have the same length. 4 over here, 4 over here, this 9 is the length of this whole, isn't it? Don't get confused. So this is 4 centimeter into this. How much will be this? If this total is 8, this much is 5. So what will be this? 3, isn't it? So we can calculate it this way. See, GC will be how much? This GC will be how much? This 8 centimeter, the length of AD or CB, they are equal. So GC will be equal to CB minus GB. Is it? CB is 8 centimeter and GB is 5 centimeter. Isn't it? So this will be 8 minus 5, 3 centimeter. Isn't it? So can we calculate the area of second figure? So area of second figure will be length into breadth again. That means 4 into 3. Okay. So 4 centimeter into 3 centimeter. So this is 12 centimeter square. I hope it is clear. Then let's find out the area of figure 3. Coming to figure 3. What is the area? Area is 7 centimeter into this. What will be this? See, this total is 9. This much is 4. This much is 2. Isn't it? This is 2. This is 4. So what is this? If you name it as HIJ. What will be the length of EH? This is 4. This is 2. So out of 9, how much is left? 4 minus 2, that is 4 plus 2, that means 9 minus 6. See, to calculate the value of EH, EH will be this total DH. This total DH is 9 minus this much is 4 plus 2, that is 6. So EH will be 3 centimeter. I hope it is clear. This is 3 centimeter and this HI is 7. So area will be 3 centimeter into 7 centimeter, that is 21 centimeter square. So we have calculated the area of figure 1, that is 16, area of figure 2, that is 12, and area of figure 3, that is 21. So what will be the area of the figure? I am writing it over here. Area of the figure is equal to 16 centimeter square plus 12 centimeter square plus 21 centimeter square. Now you can add them up. What will you get? 6 plus 2, 8 plus 1, 9. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4. 49 centimeter square is the area of the figure. I hope it is clear to all of you. Every such question you will solve it in this way. You will divide the figure and then you will calculate the area. I hope it's clear. Now, the same way, let's take up question number 15. Question number 15 also will take up the second part only. Okay, question number 15 will take up the second part. So let's take up 15th question second part. 15th question second part is, here also we have to calculate the area of the shaded portion of the following figures in which all the corners are right angled and dimensions are given in meters this time. Okay. So we have to calculate the area of the shaded region now. So let's make the figure first. The figure is this. Here, this is the shaded region. Okay. So, what are the dimensions? 4, 2, 4, 5, 3, 5, 4, 2, 4, and this is 5, 3, 5. Now we need to calculate the area of the shaded portion. Very simple. You can see that to calculate the area of the shaded region, this is one of the shaded regions and this is the other shaded region. Okay. So we can calculate. How can we calculate? See, first of all, to calculate the area, let's name it as A, B, C, D. Okay. So AB. What is the measure of AB? 3 meters, isn't it? And area of ABCD. 3 meters into this total length, isn't it? It's a rectangle. So length into breadth. So what is this length? 4 plus 2 plus 4. That means 10 meters, isn't it? So to calculate the area of ABCD, we will multiply 3 into 10 meters. 3 meter into 10 meter. We will get 30 meters square. I hope it's clear. Then area of this E, F, G, H. This is E, this is F, this is G, and this is H. Okay. So area of E, F, G, H will be see. What is the measure of EF? You can see this is 5, है ना? 5 meter. And what is the measure of this EH? You can see it is 2 meters. So this is 10 meters square. And you can see that the area of this figure and the area of this figure must be same because they are exactly equal. This is also 5 and this is also 2. So you can just write that area of the other figure also. I, if I am taking this as I, this as J, this as K, and this as L. So area of I, J, K, L will be also equal to 10 meters square. So what will be the area of the shaded region? Area of shaded region will be 30 meters square plus 10 meters square plus 10 meters square. That means 50 meters square is the area of the shaded region. I hope it's clear to all of you. There is no confusion, very simple question. So I hope this must be clear. And now with this, let's move on to the other question. If you see, question number 16 is exactly same like question number 14 and 15. Question number 17 is also same like question number 15, 14 and 16. All the questions are same. Okay, so I am going to take up question number 18 directly. Okay, I hope you can solve the rest of the questions. I am taking up question number 18. Let's draw the figure of question number 18. The figure is the figure. Here dimensions are given as 120 centimeter and this one is 90 centimeter. This is 3 centimeter, this is 3 again, this is also 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Okay, we have to find out the area of the shaded region in the following figure where ABCD is a rectangle and all the corners are right angle. So we have to find out the area of the shaded region. Now what is the shaded region? These horizontal and vertical parts, these are the shaded portions. Okay. Okay, so to calculate, how will we calculate? It's very simple. What we can do is, we can draw figures and take this as complete figure. Okay, and I mean we can join the lines and we can take this as complete figure this way. Okay, so this, if you take this as figure 1, this one as this shaded region as figure 2, and this one as shaded region as figure 3, this total. Okay, I am taking it as. So let's find out the area of the shaded region 1. Okay, so let's find out the area. What will be the area? Area will be, this total length is 90 centimeter and this breadth is 3 centimeter. Okay, so we got 270 centimeter square. Okay, now if you see that this area of figure 1 and area of figure 2 will be same, so we can write area of figure 2 as 270 centimeter square. Okay, without calculating we can directly write. Then let's find out the area of figure 3. Area will be, this total length is 120 and this breadth is 3. So 120 into 3 centimeter square. So this is 360 centimeter square. So this is the area of figure 3. Now, if you see, to calculate the area of the shaded region, what we'll do? Area of shaded region. We can calculate the area of shaded region by adding the area of the figures. Okay, so this is area of figure 1 is 270. Then area of figure 2 is again 270. Then area of figure 3 is 360. But there is one more thing. You must, as we have solved the previous questions, in those questions also we saw that this particular area is coming 2 times, because this area and this area, they are overlapping each other. So this particular area is coming 2 times and this particular area is also coming 2 times. So once we will subtract, so this area, the area of this figure will be 3 into 3 and this area will also be 3 into 3. So that means we will subtract 9 plus 9. The area of this part will be 9, the area of this part will be 9, 3 into 3 and 3 into 3. So we will subtract 80. Okay, let's add now 270 plus 270, 540 plus 360 minus 18. This is all centimeter square, okay? Remember. Let's solve now. 540 plus 360, 6 plus 4, 10, carry 1, 5 plus 3, 8 plus 1, 9. 900 centimeter square minus 18 centimeter square will give you 882 centimeter square, and this is the area of the shaded region. I hope the question is clear to all of you. Now with this, this exercise is over. Please do complete your work, solve all the questions which we have done here on the board, and also the rest of the questions also you solve, so that if you have any doubt, you can come up with your doubts. Okay? Till you receive the next video, please do complete this work and make sure that all the questions you have solved so that your queries could be answered. Okay? Thank you, students.